Hey guys, what's going on? Scott here at the Furriers channel, coming at you with another video, doing a little unboxing action of a couple more Marvel Legends. We were hitting on a lot of wrestling figures there, seemed like, but we've got some Marvel Legends to kind of squeeze in there with the lot. And obviously, I'm a little behind, and these are all over the place at Walmart's, especially Punisher, and then Daredevil. I've even seen a few of these. It's like I had this on pre-order. I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store. I had mine on pre-order since it first was announced, and I swear it's been months and months. It was on pre-order. It seemed like the date just kept getting pushed and pushed. I don't know what was going on with that. I even picked this up at Target before this even came out. I just walked into Target and they had like two of them on the thing, and I was like, I probably won't ever see another Punisher again until I order it online and da 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 and have to pay for shipping. So I was like, I'm gonna grab it, and went to Walmart here recently, and they've had like sort of like 10 of them on there. Had like 10 Punishers. I might be exaggerating, and I know for sure three or four Daredevil, maybe two. So I'm exaggerating a little bit on that too. So, anyways, pretty excited about these two. I love these boxes that they put them in. Almost did not want to open them, but we have to open them. You just can't leave them in the box. Some stuff is meant to sit in a box, maybe, but I don't know about these. So we're gonna go ahead and open them. Have not watched season one of that Daredevil still. Couldn't get into it. I don't know if I was really trying hard enough or not. Obviously not. But I couldn't get into it. All right, this Punisher one. After his family was murdered in a criminal government conspiracy, U.S. Marine veteran Frank Castle turns vengeful vigilante and ally to Daredevil. Wait, wait. I can't read all of a sudden. Anyways, when their interests align. So I don't know what I just said. That sounded terrible. But yeah, that's Punisher for you. See what the Daredevil one says. What kind of lawyer is Matt Murdock? A really good one. Ace attorney by day, Matt Murdock pursues justice for those who cannot achieve it themselves. And then at night, he is vengeance. He's not Batman, but close enough. Not really. Eh, mm, I, I'm a, I was a Daredevil fan, like way back when I was a kid. Like my introduction to Daredevil, I knew of him in the comics, but I didn't know of him. I didn't really know of him until the Incredible Hulk show, which I don't remember when that was. We got a trigger hand. Got to have a trigger hand with Punisher, and of course he's going to punch somebody too. So we got one trigger hand, one fist, not two fists, just one. And he has a pistol. Of course, little bitty feller that could get caught up in the vacuum. His hatchet and a pocket knife that I cannot get out because I cannot battle tape. I don't have the strength. All right, there's our knife. And let's pop him out. I do have that first Punisher that came out from the show. The first season of that show, the 2 seasons. Anyways, I love the Netflix Punisher, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones. Really loved that show. Iron Fist, it was tough. They did my boy a little wrong. They kind of drug him out a little bit, kind of made him kind of bratty a little bit, if I remember correctly. So I watched it. I didn't think it was as bad as everyone else did, but it is what it is. Luke Cage, of course, I loved it. He's probably one of my favorite, definitely in my top five Marvel Legend heroes. Would definitely be Luke Cage. So I was super excited when that came out. I do have that figure and all the other Luke Cages that have come out since, comic book wise. So overall, the figure feels like MCU figure kind of thing. The shoulders It kind of looks like it almost has like a butterfly thing going on there. I don't know what you'd call that, what's going on with it. He's not going to get in some super poses, but we really don't expect that too much with a Punisher. All pinless. I don't know if these are new sculpted pants. I haven't seen these on anybody recently that I can remember. Arms are a little small for my Punisher, I feel like. But it's kind of real worldly. So he's got little areas for his gun to go in there. Little pistol holster. And we got a place for his knife, I believe, somewhere. I think that's it back there. So I think the knife goes back there. I'll try to get a little more detail in that with getting a little closer myself. The hatchet, though, I'm kind of just trying to look. I'm like, well, I don't know where. I don't guess this has got a home in his hand. I guess that's what he'll do, which is kind of odd with this one hand. It looks like he is ready to hold a beer. I don't know what that one is for exactly. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll do something with that. It could be for choking somebody. But I think all the Marvel Legends necks are bigger than that, so I don't know if that's going to work either. So we're popping open these boxes finally. These have been sitting in the corner for a while. And Daredevil, we got, I guess, the string, chain, whatever, the string that goes with his billy clubs in the middle, all that business. So I'm guessing that these have little holes for those to go into, which is cool. I'm glad they did that. These, which a lot of the times with the Daredevils you get, these will connect. And these don't look like they connect. So that's not happening there. I'm going to pop open these hands. Get these hands out of here. I'm going to go ahead and take the whole thing out. And this little string, rope, whatever you want to call it, rope-a-dope. And there that is. It's pretty much just plastic. It's not bendy wire. It's kind of is what it is. You might be able to heat it up and do something with it. So I'm guessing you can have one end there and the other end on the other end, as they say. They, me, my son, which he's not here today. He's upstairs watching TV because I guess he doesn't want to be down here with me, but that's okay. Sometimes you got to do your own thing. I got a little grasping hand there, a little fist, because as they say, Daredevil punches people and he kicks people. And this figure, kind of the same business we have going on with him as we did with Punisher. No butterfly joints in the shoulders, but he does have that weird, I don't know how to explain what it is. It reminds me of like McFarlane's shoulders in some of his figures, where the shoulders are there, and then it's got the piece right there that you can see that's kind of covering all the business in there. I don't know how to explain it. So all pinless though, texture wise and the plastic wise on this one and Punisher are a nice harder plastic. It's not that rubbery stuff too bad. The soft. Of course, as soon as I start doing this, I got the sniffles and the burps. Mine though is super stiff in the ab crunch or the whatever you want to call the ball joint. There, it is not moving. So it's probably going to need a little heat on it, move it around a little bit. In hand though, looking at this one compared to what I've seen when they released the pictures of this, I think it looks a lot better in hand and in person. So if you had any doubts about it, I would say once you get it out of the box, it looks pretty good. The only thing really hindering though, like I said, this is a Daredevil figure. and articulation is kind of that usual MCU stuff they have going on, which is not that much. So that is the only negative that I will say is the articulation in this Daredevil. The Punisher, I'm a little more forgiving with, and I'll let it slide. So, but yeah, still a good pickup. I mean, if you like the MCU stuff that they're doing, and you like the Netflix stuff. Hey, boy, I was just talking about you. People were asking where you were. I told them you went on an adventure. Where did you go? Uh, I heard it was like a poop adventure. No. You were picking up dog poop for days? No. No, he was upstairs. He did his chores today. So, other than that, I like it. Pick up both of them. Although I was a little iffy on getting another Punisher because I do have the original Punisher, and like I said, I seen it and I was like, I'll never see it. So I went ahead and picked it up, and here we are. You know, we'll see what kind of poses we can get these in at some point, and kind of go from there. Maybe get some more figures to open. I know Clark got some stuff for Christmas, so yeah. He already opened it. What one question? This is kind of off topic of this stuff here. Clark, do you remember what you got for Christmas? Yeah. I want you to tell me what you thought about that Sonic box set and those figures. Oh, it was really cool. It was cool. They looked cool, and he opened them, but one of them, I forgot which one, the Green Lantern Sonic dressed looking one. I can't remember which one it was. It was. They break easy. They break very easy. Yeah. So, if you haven't picked up any of them Sonic figures, they're real top heavy, like head heavy. The head's really heavy, and the limbs are really skinny. And literally, I was just pulling it out of the box, and I pulled it out, like literally, some of the stuff will come apart, but it like broke. I had to super glue it, so it's got like one stiff arm the whole time now. So I don't know. I don't know if y'all have any experience with that new Sonic stuff with the DC mashup. The Dark Side was really cool. Everything else was kind of garbage, like quality wise. The Superman and the Batman and the Cyborg are pretty well put together stuff. If you have rough kids, though, I will say they won't last. That Dark Side figure is cool. So I just wanted to see what his opinion was and give kind of a warning on those. But anyways, that's it, guys. Y'all have a good one. Later.